Hello everybody and welcome back to Saxlingham. It feels like a long time since I recorded an episode on here, so it's good to be back. Anyway, it is October. We have just finished our sugar beet harvest. We've sold all the sugar beet. And now really we need to get through to the best month for selling all the other stuff. So we've actually got a huge stack of bales which we could actually load onto a trailer before we sleep, although there's probably not much point, although the weather will be most likely nicer. We do not have a flatbed for the lorry. I don't know if it's going to be worth renting one for this, or if we should just use that flatbed over there. We are a bit strapped for cash. I know we do have £274 in the bank, but it's not as good as it seems because we do have many payments to go out. This trailer is going to be used very soon as well for selling all of our bulk commodities, such as barley and wheat. And I might be renting a Mercedes machine. It just depends how we get on. I think we're going to have to actually, because it's going to take too long otherwise. But yeah, anyway, one step at a time. We're going to focus on the bales first, hopefully. Just go on to here. So, straw. December for straw, although November is most likely still very good. And then the other big expensive one is barley, and that's also December. So December is the month to be in, clearly. We do also have a bit of wheat, not too much. Also December, so yeah, there's no arguing. December is certainly where we need to be, which is not too far away, really. I just can't decide if I should start loading bales now. We need to get the pallet fork attached to the JCB that's just over there. I think, let's just have a quick look at the trailer prices, because it could well be beneficial. I don't have any other mods installed for flatbeds. That's American. Okay, I think, as I know money is going to be a major problem, I think we're going to reserve the lorry just for bulk haulage of grain. So I can get back on there. And actually, I can take the flatbed to the field with the JCB. We could do it all with the JCB actually, although it's going to be pretty heavy when it's full, but yeah, it could do it. It could pull that. If I just put this bucket over here, we'll go and get that pallet fork. Yes, I do use pallet forks for loading at bales just because they don't seem to stick as much in the game. I'm sure in real life they stick more, but who knows. Yeah, the bale spike. I never get on well with this bale spike, and the other good thing about the pallet fork is you can adjust the width of it, which I do like. Very handy. Okay, right, so we'll get that beacon on. I think we will load up the trailer ready. And yeah, it doesn't really matter if we have to bring it back here, I guess. I'm going to take a shortcut across this field. We probably shouldn't do this, but I am going to anyway. Soil compaction is not yet a thing in Farming Simulator. Hopefully it is one day. I would like you to have yield reductions for where you've actually just intentionally driven across the field. It would also give more reason to subsoil. It could subsoil the compaction out. That would be a great feature. If you haven't yet seen our stack, here it is. It's not massive, but it's not bad at the same time. I think it's just shy of 100 bales, so it's very good. It's an impressive stack. So, as I am always terrible at stacking if I'm talking at the same time, I will now start a time lapse and we'll get this trail loaded up, and hopefully I don't have too many whoopsies. I'm sure I will have one where the bales go flying. Hopefully it's not too serious, as long as I don't knock the entire stack over, because picking up all this would be a nightmare. So fingers crossed, and I'll see you in a minute. And yes, I am going to load it from the back. I've made that mistake before. If you put it on the front, it could tip over. The trailer just tips over. More so when the dolly is turned left or right. It's almost central. Well, I'll let you be the judge of how that went. Take a look at it from this side. It's obviously not 10 out of 10, so if anybody gives me a 10 out of 10, I appreciate it, but yeah, it just isn't. Right, so, looks like there's a bit of leaning on some of those bales, but it should be okay. And if the odd one falls, it's not going to be a major concern. So I've forgotten, I think, well, I do know that last time I was hunting around for the bale sale point, and I missed it, even though I was right next to it. Typical, that's just typical Daggerwin. But, yeah, let's see if that is actually going to be a good place. It looks like it probably will be a good place. But let's go and rest. And it's not really out of our way going back to the farm anyway, so it's all good. These JCBs are great. They seem to be able to pull things absolutely no problem at all. Love it. Oh, and yeah, we've got 252,000 litres of straw on board. That's quite impressive. We must have way over 1 million litres then in total. All I've got to remember is don't go near that trigger. Otherwise all my bales will be put back into the shed. Although you probably do have to unstrap it for it to do that. Okay, right, so here we are. I was also considering doing a contract, but I've just looked and there's nothing really that interests me. There is one harvesting contract and it's with a big, I guess it was a potato harvester, was it? What was it? Sugar beet. It's another sugar beet contract. So we were done on a sugar beet for today. For this month. So yeah, we just need to move on. Now, please do expect quite a reduction in money in the bank account because we do have a lot of expensive machinery. I made the mistake of not making the terms longer. I should have done 5 years. But yeah, I'll know for next time. If I ever buy another machine, I'll do it to 5 years. Some of them were only 1 year, which is just ridiculous. The others were 2. I think I might have done one 5 year. Okay, so we do still have 178,000, but we mustn't forget we do still have a £200,000 loan. This is November. Let's check the price. Let's check the contracts as well, actually. Could do baling. Could do baling. Actually, that pays pretty good, although it would probably take the rest of the episode. So, yeah, maybe not worth it. So, straw. Yeah, I think there is going to be a lot to be said for just waiting until December. December is the month. Also, it's going to rain soon. And I think I'll probably go through to... Well, if I do 11, it's going to go to 11 today. So let's just pass an hour. There we go. Past 24 now. And it's snowing, which is Christmassy, very festive. Well, it is December, but it's not December in real life, so I better not start singing Christmas carols and stuff. So, money. 147 at Farmer's Market. Let me just refresh my memory. That's down here, is it not? It is. Okay. So, where I went wrong last time was I think I didn't go inside, but we may still have a problem, and that is the height. So we may still not be able to put it into that sell point. We'll just have to see how it goes. Being overtaken, but I suppose I did pull out in front of everybody. Sorry. Sorry, car. And yes, we'll get a tractor taken to the field so we can cart with the tractor, because yeah, it's going to be a bit slow doing it with JCB. It can do it, but it's obviously slow. So we'll get a worker to take a tractor there for us. Hopefully they can cope with that. No, use follow me. I don't think they can cope with it. And here we are. Right, so it was, I think... Let me get this right. This one here. Looks like the height is not a problem. That's great to see. We should see a load of money enter the bank account. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So 37,574 plus 5,259 for each trailer that we bring here. And it's good to see that we are managing the money better now. Looks like we're not losing like 140,000 because we're not paying off machines at the moment. Like the final payoff price. We've already done that to some of them, like the T8 is now ours completely. So yes, let's just get to and from the field. I'm actually starting to be a bit concerned about this snow though, because it might just destroy the quality of this video. The bitrate would just pixelate everything. It's going to stop, so we could actually we'll play it times 15. So we won't just rush to get rid of it, but we'll aim to get rid of some. Gonna have to go back to the yard first, because yeah, I'm going to get a tractor to follow me back to the field. Right, so I'm not going to just keep doing bales after bales, just like I'm not going to do selling grain after grain. We're going to mix things up, because it's just going to get super dull if we just keep doing the same thing in an episode. It's just like, oh my goodness, that'd be too much of one thing. So I'm going to just go and sell these, and then we're going to grab the lorry. I'm actually going to go and get a Mercedes as well. We are definitely going to do the Mercedes, because it's just going to be a much faster way of doing things. We can use Follow Me. This load was certainly not as well stacked as the previous load, but that's because the bales keep sticking. I don't know why. It's bizarre. They're obsessed with sticking with each other. Sticking together like glue. Right. Same number of bales though. Of course, I have much higher risk of flipping the trailer with this tractor, because I can accelerate really quickly. We're going to need to get some diesel at some point actually. We should be okay for today, but we will have to get some. And yes, the sun is now out, so it's much nicer. I'm going to see you down at the bale sell point. We can head back to the yard. We can... Well, actually, I suppose I could go to the dealership first and get a Mercedes sorted out. That'd be pretty good. It's a surprisingly long way down here. It does take quite a bit of time, even at 33. No, not lightning fast, but 33 miles an hour. Yeah, the JCB was pretty slow. Fast for what it is, but you know, pretty slow for karting all the way down here. That was a bit messier, but there we go. Good, mate. Actually, that has changed, hasn't it? The value of those bells have changed. Has it gone up by weighting it? It looks like it might have done. Yeah, did it not? I think so. But we have weighted. Has it affected anything else? It's actually improved everything. So barley, obviously we don't want to be going miles, so if it's a very similar price, which it is here between the old mill and Flotman, if one of them is miles away, then actually that one's right here, and the other one is, let's find out, no doubt closer. Oh, that's the one which we normally go to. So it looks like actually the barley would be best coming to here, because I don't think there's much of a difference in distance, and it is better. So this is going to be a busy place. How is it for turning around lorries? Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so let's go and sort out our Mercedes. Don't know which one we're going to go for. I do find the, you know, that really smooth front one, I find that extremely ugly. I don't want that. And we arrive at the dealership. So, there's quite a choice, so I don't really know which one to go for. It doesn't need to be massive or ultra expensive. Like, this is great. This would be great. It will be rented. I honestly prefer to have 6x6 just because it seems to be more stable for our heavy haulage. It's pretty heavy what we're going to be carting, so we are going to need a bit of power, just the necessary power. Yeah, it does affect the price quite a bit. I'm gonna see how well a 326 horsepower one is going to do. It's the smallest. I want to see how well it does. So all these other things, yeah, we don't need them. Let's keep this fairly plain. Does it cost more for a colour? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we can have a different colour, but maybe not one quite as light. Oh, that looks very nice. I like that. You know, am I weird? Because this is the same with when I'm playing ETS2. I, for some reason, prefer plastic bumpers. I prefer that look over this look. Maybe I am weird. Okay. Front guard always looks good, but no, we can't just keep adding expense. So that would be 7,000. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. And we do need a trailer, so we're going to have a secondary trailer, which would be, well, it might as well be the 3-in-1 because it's a bigger one. 60,000. We'll swap over though. We'll put the smaller one on this one, because I'm pretty sure our current lorry is bigger. Although I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. Yes, this will be interesting. I'm literally only using the 3-in-1 just because of its extra size, because I think it's an amazing trailer, but I am bored of it because it's been in many farming simulators and it's always the one to go for. Is that attached? Wow, is that? Okay. It looked like it was sliding around, but okay. We'll leave the tractor there. I could bring it back on follow me, but we don't need to. Not yet. We'll need to return this lorry one day, so I say one day. It will be this month. So yeah, we'll have a quick play around with the trailers. I think I will drive the Volvo, the Mercedes today, because we've already driven the Volvo. And the Volvo is it really 780 horsepower? Good grief. Wow. Yes, you are definitely going onto there. Let's get this one loaded up. We're going to do barley. And whilst that's loading, we can jump out. We'll go back to this one. Yeah, this one only being, what was it, 326? 3 something anyway. And yeah, this trailer is a bit smaller. So, I'm sure you can understand the reason why I am renting another vehicle. Obviously, it would make more money if we didn't. But we need to get things done quickly, efficiently. We don't want to be just, shuttling. Because last time I was shuttling for ages and ages, and it was just endless. So, yeah, we don't want that again. And it's also quite fun to have 2 lorries on the go. It's always much more fun. Right, okay. So I'm going to cut in front with this. Whilst it's filling, we'll just double check that price. Almost certain we are going to the... It is actually still increasing, yeah. And it does show, actually, a very big price difference. Let's just tag that one again. That is the one down here, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, so that's where we're going to. We'll just overtake this very heavy lorry. And we're going to find out how well this lorry is going to perform on the hill, because yeah, there is a small hill as we exit the farm. There we go. Okay, please do follow. We should get it done easily within the hour rental, so we shouldn't have any more fees to pay. Where are you going? Follow me. Oh, good grief. Almost crashed into my diesel tank. I think it does that though, when it first starts the course it has to just figure out exactly where it is and find out our course. Right, so someone in a 700 horsepower lorry is going to get extremely frustrated by the speed of this one. But we're just testing it. And actually so far, like, it's not going to win any awards, but it doesn't seem that slow. As I said, this is heavy. And for the sake of many, many thousands of pounds, it seems to be doing it. Seem to be saving that money. Yeah, so it's about, it's 20 miles an hour we can do, which I know if you're on this road in real life and you were stuck behind this, you'd be like, oh my goodness, this lorry is so slow. And yeah, it shouldn't be so low horsepowered for what it's doing, but I just wanted to see. And there we go, we're already taking off. So combined, we've got a lot of grain here, over 100,000 litres. This actually won't take too long. I reckon we could get all the barley sold today easily. Well, I just set the cruise control to maximum speed. We have not reached it yet. We're probably going to hit it, 55 miles an hour, just as we need to brake. We may not hit it at all, but we do go downhill here, so I would expect we will hit it. I have not braked once. I've just set the cruise control as we exited the yard. And we've built speed since then, so we've hit it there. There we go, finally! With 1,000 feet to go, we have reached top speed. And now it is time to brake. But it's all good. As long as that one brakes... Oh, it's already stopped. Good grief. So yeah, we're going around the back here. And here comes our first bit of income from grain. It's pretty good, isn't it? That seems to be very good money. 53,000 plus that environmental score award. Okay. And now for this one. This one's going to be even more. As we've already established, it is a bigger trailer. But what do we have left? We can't have that much left already. Yeah, 129. We should be able to pretty much get it all in the next go. And then there is just a tiny bit of wheat. So, we'll be doing 2 more trips. Did not go to plan. Follow me stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. I'm going to have to pull forward. There we go. Good. Okay, right, let's get a time lapse going and I'll see you in a minute. we have just a little bit left. We'll put barley in one of the trailers, we'll put wheat in the other. I don't know if they're going to be going to the same place, so that is something I will have to check. We'll turn the hazards off now. The accident has been resolved. yeah, so when you overtake with Follow Me, obviously the lorry behind is going to overtake, and the car won't be in the same place at the time. So probably shouldn't overtake with Follow Me. But I've got to say, absolutely love this setup. This is so good. This makes karting the grain really fun, and it doesn't, drag it out. Last time I don't know how many loads we did. It was absolutely ridiculous. Even with the bulk tipper, it just took forever. I suppose we were travelling a long way each time. At least it felt it. I think as the crow flies, it was closer than where we're going now, but the thing is, this is pretty much a direct route. It's just straight down the road, so it is a direct route. Yeah, it doesn't take as long. So I think I'm going to put the barley in this one. Although it really doesn't matter either way, because they'll both fit comfortably in either size trailer. So whatever it comes up with barley, there we go. We'll put barley in here. Wheat can go in the other one. And then it is just going to leave the straw bales, which we'll do next time. And I actually am probably going to be doing some ploughing next time, because we do have, if I'm not mistaken, tram lines. Do we not have tram lines? I thought we had tram lines. That's interesting. Did they disappear? I was convinced we had tram lines. I think we do. I think Field 18 has got tram lines. So if it does, I want to rip them out. We've got that big plough, and then after that we'll probably sell it, because I don't think we're going to need it again. It's about the same amount of both, actually. What is it? It's like, there's nearly nothing in it. I can't believe this. 21,432. No, don't follow the gator. Silly sausage. Follow this one. I think it needs to move forward a bit. 21,919. Okay, so there's not really much in it, a few hundred. We will check those prices for wheat, but it's such a small amount, it doesn't even matter. So wheat is the place we're going to, 1198, which actually is pretty much the best place, so it's fine. 1117. Yeah, this is certainly the place to be. And that will conclude all of our karting with the bulk tippers. I really would like to get a flatbed for the trailer, like the Flegel flatbed. Right, time to pick up the pace. I'll see you over there. I'm starting to wonder now if I've been taking all these to the correct pits, because there's two pits here. Oh, they're all very good. But that's another one for this one. And can we hit 500,000 with the other trail load? I think it would probably be quite tricky, but I wouldn't say it's impossible. And anyway, 500,000, my goodness, we can repay the loan hopefully. We do not need a loan. We can be loan free. It'd be a good feeling. Yeah, so not quite. 486. But we've got all the bales still. Well, not all the bales. We've still got a lot of bales, so that's very good. Let's get into the money tab, finances. So yeah, as you can see, it does say minus 200,000, so we need to repay all of that. But with that gone, that's a good feeling. Look at that, nothing. We owe the bank nothing. 286,000 of our own money. brilliant. Okay, right, so to finish off with, what we need to do is take this lorry back to the dealership and the trailer, of course. I probably should just swap them over now. Make it a lot easier. Then we can just take this one straight to the trigger with the trailer. But it's been good, and I think, yeah, I probably would have bought it with like just an engine slightly bigger than that. I don't think we'd have to go for the biggest. We never will buy a second lorry because we just don't need one, but yeah, we'll keep renting if we need them, just for one session a year. But I like it. I do like it. And, yeah, I really do not care about it being a painted bumper. I don't know. There's something about it. I like it. It was night vision. I still haven't done it in the dark, actually. I really need to do it. I really need to do that. Okay, right. So we'll get this one to follow us back. I think it's been a very good episode. Next episode, like I said, will be potentially ploughing. Just don't know about those tram lines. And we'll sell the rest of the bells too. Alright, I think we'll go out this way. Yeah, it's only got 0.4 hours on it, so that really was pretty quick. Oh no, don't you come in as well. Yeah, you can pick us up from here though. Right, so just return and return. Wonderful. Vehicle was removed. Yes, if that had been real life, that would have been very strange. A lorry would have just evaporated into thin air. Okay, right, so I think we are done actually. I did just look into the tram lines again. I can't actually see any anymore, so it looks like we possibly don't have tram lines. It's weird. There's no trace of them in the field. There's stubble everywhere, so I don't know. Now, the PH map is kind of revealing them, but it is a bit strange. Ah, that didn't go to plan. Yeah, we'll just take this back to the farm, and then next time we'll get the rest of those bales cleared, and then we're free. All of our money will have come in, and it'll be a new year, so we'll have lots and lots of drilling to do. We will still be paying off machinery, but yeah, that's just the way it is. It's a hire purchase agreement, so there's always going to be payments going out. It's getting much more manageable though. Various machines have already been paid off. We'll just go over here for now. It's great. And here's the New Holland. Okay, so we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. The New Holland almost took out the van and me. Thank you, worker. You didn't do a very good job there. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.